I'm Jean Pratt. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Information Systems, and the course we're going to be talking about today is IS 310, Systems Analysis and Design. This course is a core course in the Information Systems program because it focuses on business processes and the systems that support those business processes. And so what we need to do in order for students to really understand business processes and their supporting systems is work directly with a client. So every semester we partner up with a community organization and then design an information system for them. So some examples of the community partners that we've worked with in the past are Children's Museum of Eau Claire, the Community Table, Friends of the Library. This semester we're working with the Eau Claire County Humane Association. So what the students do is they actually go to the community site and then they try to observe all the business processes and they ask a lot of questions. Then they come back to class and in groups of 4 or 5, they spend the remainder of the semester designing an information system that will support one of those business processes and hopefully make that business process more efficient and effective, thereby making the organization more competitive in their arena. And at the end of the semester, then the community partner gets the top 4 or 5 best designs.
See how all these business processes are related, right? Because before you can design or develop a system that supports a business process, you need to understand the ripple effect that it could have on other business processes for your organization. Now, for Thursday's assignment, for tomorrow's assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to say, when we looked at these business processes, we think that we can make a significant contribution to this business process by designing a system.
So the lesson that we're going to focus on is looking at use case diagrams. And use case diagramming is a really critically important tool for business analysts because it's a very simple tool for the clients to be able to understand what the scope of the information system is, who's going to be using that system, and what are they going to try to do with that system. And one of the reasons that it's important for business analysts to be able to diagram this is that they then have to step into the shoes of that end user. And by identifying who's using the system and what they need to accomplish using that system, they have to place themselves very empathically in the user's environment. So whether they're trying to check in 100 after-school students into the Boys and Girls Club program, a whole bunch of students, and we have to get them processed within 5 minutes, or whether they're the medical technician who is trying to take a patient's vital statistics in an ambulance going around a corner at 20-25 miles an hour. Whatever the environment is in which that end user needs to use the system, our students then need to be able to understand that so that they can design a system that meets that user's needs under those situations, that environment. This course has more than just impact on their careers as business analysts. So if I were to have students take away anything from this course, it'd be 2 things. One, and they're 2 life lessons really, because if you think about it, business processes, or I should say processes, and the systems that support those processes extend far beyond business or any type of organization into life. So if we think about all the processes that we go through in daily living and all the systems in which we are part of and we are influenced by systems and the interrelatedness of all those systems, that's really critically important. So the first thing would be ability to recognize the systems in which we are a part and which influence us and which influence others. And that leads to the second takeaway from this. An excellent business analyst will be empathic. And don't we all need to be empathic? So the ability to understand the perspective that another person brings to any situation, and be able to recognize the systems that are influencing them, the situation, the factors that are influencing them, and see their argument on any given issue from their perspective, helps us then to be able to collaborate together to tackle tackle creatively and critically the monumental societal challenges that are going to face this next generation of graduates.